Good morning, students. Today we are going to start the new topic in playing with numbers, that is the divisibility rules. Right? In divisibility rules, we have to study the divisibility of number 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. The divisibility of 6 we are not going to study here, because any number which is divisible by 2 and 3 both, that is divisible by 6 also, right? So we'll start from the 11, 10 and 11, right? So we have to study the divisibility of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 numbers. So we'll start from 2. So divisibility of 2. You know, any number is divisible by 2 if the last digit would be 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8. Last digit or unit digit, right? So if the unit digit of any number is 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8, so that number is divisible by 2. Take an example. Suppose a number is 10 or 12 or 42, 44, 96, 108, 1492, right? Or 10468. So these type of numbers where the unit digit is either 0 or 2 or 4, 6 or 8. So this type of number is divisible by 2. Now come to divisibility of 3. Divisibility of 3 is if the sum of digits is divisible by 3, then the given number is also divisible by 3, right? So the divisibility of 3, the rule states that the sum of digits of a given number is divisible by 3, then that particular number is also divisible by 3, right? If we are taking an example, suppose a number is 18657, right? This is the number, and if we are adding the digits, means sum of digits, so 1 plus 8 plus 6 plus 5 plus 7, right? So 1 plus 8, 9, 9 plus 6, 15, 15 plus 5, 20 and 20 plus 7, that is 27, and this 27 is divisible by 3. It means this number is also divisible by 3. right? So this is the rule for divisibility of 3. Let's come to the divisibility of 9. This is also same as divisibility of 3, means sum of digits if sum of digits is divisible by 9, then the number is also divisible by 9, right? This is also same as the divisibility rule of 3. 3 and 9 both are same. In divisibility case, the rules. Suppose example is 27981. 27981, right? So add the digits. So 2 plus 7 plus 9 plus 8 plus 1, right? 7 plus 2 9, 9 plus 9 18, 18 and 8 26 plus 1 27, right? So the sum of digit is 27. So 27 is also divisible by 9. It means this particular number is also divisible by 9. And one more thing, you also notice that 2 plus 7 9 and 8 1 9. There are 3 9. Sum of 3 9 is 27. It means it is also divisible by 9, right? So till now we have completed. We have to study actually the divisibility of 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11, right? So we have completed 2, 3 and 9. Now come to the divisibility rule of 5 and 10. So in divisibility rule of 5, if the last digit or unit digit of any number which is either 0 or 5, so that particular number is divisible by 5. So divisibility rule of 5 means the last digit, if the last digit is either 0 or 5, that number is divisible by 5. You can take an example, suppose 515, 21940, right? So here the last digit is, or unit digit is 5, and here the unit digit is 0. So this is the divisibility of 5, right? So now come to the divisibility of 10. Divisibility of 10, the rule is very simple, that if the last digit is 0, if the last digit is 0, then the number is divisible by 10, right? It is very simple, like suppose 10450 92460. So this type of number means the last digit must be 0. If the last digit is 0, then the number is divisible by 10. So we have completed 10 and 5. Now come to the divisibility rule of 4 and 8. So the indivisibility, as the number is showing, the divisibility rule of 3 and 9 is same. The divisibility rule of 5 and 10 is almost same. 4 and 8 is also similar. Actually, you can say as similar, right? 7 and 11 is different. So we'll study the divisibility rule of 4. The divisibility rule of 4 states that if the last two digits of a given number is divisible by 4, then that particular number is also divisible by 4. So last two digits is divisible by 4, then the number is divisible by 4, right? So the last two digits is divisible by 4, then the number is also divisible by 4. Let's take an example. Suppose the number is given as 1832. So the last two digits are 32. That is also divisible by 4 1 is 4, 4 8 is 32. Right? It means this number is divisible by 4. And in the divisibility of 8, we are going one more step ahead. Means if the last three digits is divisible by 8, then that number is divisible by 8. Suppose we are taking an example 24840, right? 24840. So the last three digits are 840, and if you are going to divide it by 8, 8 1 is 8, 0, 8 5 is 40. So it means this number is divisible by 8, right? So this is also we have done. Now come to the divisibility rule of 7. The divisibility of 7. The divisibility of 7 means the rule states that if we separate the unit digit from the given number, right, and if we double the unit digit and subtract the double part from the remaining number, and if the resultant is divisible by 7, then that particular number is divisible by 7. Suppose we are taking an example as 672, right? Suppose this is the number is 672. The unit digit is, this is unit digit, right? And if we separate it, the number remaining part is 67. We have to double this unit digit. So 2 into 2, that is 4. So 67 minus 4, that is 63. And 63 is divisible by 7. It means this number is divisible by 7, right? So there are two steps, and you should always remember that first double the unit digit Means first separate the number, separate the unit digit, write down the remaining part and just double the unit digit and subtract the doubled number from the remaining part, and the resultant, if the resultant is divisible by 7, then the number is divisible by 7, right? Now come to the last part, that the divisibility rule of 11. Right? Divisibility rule of 11 is saying that suppose a number is given, we are going to understand by an example. Suppose a number is 874592642. Suppose this is the number and we have to find out that this number is divisible by 11 or not, right? So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 digits. We start from right hand side and come to left hand side. So this is first place, this is second place, this is third place, this is fourth, this is fifth place, this is sixth place, it is seventh place, eighth place and ninth place. Right? The upper hand I have written, this is odd places, right? And the lower end I have written, this is even places. Places means where the number is, right? So odd places means the number which is written at odd place means 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. And even place, the number is at even place. So 2, 4, 6 and 8. And if the difference of sum of odd places and even places the sum of even places. Difference of sum of odd places and even places is divisible by 11, then the number is divisible by 11. Means these are odd places, add the odd place digits, means the sum of odd place number. So odd places, digits at odd places, digits at odd places. The sum is, find out the sum, means here 8 plus 4 plus 9 plus 6 plus 2, right? And digits at even places. There is sum of digits at odd places and sum of digits at even places. So even places, the digit is at 7 plus 5 plus 2 plus 4. So find out the sum. 8 plus 4, 12, 12 plus 11. So 12 plus 9, that is 21. 21 plus 6, that is 27. 27 plus 2, 29, right? And here 7 plus 5, 12. 12 plus 2, 14. 14 plus 5. 14 plus 5, 18. Sorry, 14 plus 4, 18. 7 plus 5, 12. 12 plus 6, 18. Right? So you can see that the sum of odd places digits means sum of digits at odd places is 29 and even places is 18. So take the difference, means 29 minus 18, that equals 11. Right? And one more thing I have skipped, that if either the difference would be divisible by 11 or the difference comes to 0. If the difference comes to 0, that particular number is also divisible by 11, right? So here the difference is 11, and we know that 11 is divisible by 11, right? So this is the way how we find out the divisibility rule of 11, alright? Here we have not mentioned the divisibility rule of 6, because any number which is both divisible by 2 and 3, which is divisible by, right, 6. If you want to find out the divisibility rule of 12, if the number is divisible by 3 and 4 both, then that particular number is divisible by 12, right? So now we have completed the divisibility rule under the playing with numbers chapter. In next video we'll complete the next topic, that the reasoning part of this playing with number. Some logical reasoning part is there. We'll discuss in next video. Till then, do maths practice, stay safe, stay at home. All right. Thank you very much.